Hey, so I'm just listening to Bon Iver, and they're my #1 album of the year. Let's just get a little Bon Iver playing in there. Yeah, it's really. But anyway, yeah. I started recording a video, but then my silly brother had a name tag on this magnet memory chart. So anyway, I was listening to this vlogger on the eve of me having to go to the hospital. He's a vlogger, and he's really cool, and he made me think, well, maybe I'll still have a life if I ever go to the hospital. But anyway. This is all the states I've been to, and also all the provinces I've been to. I get a magnet. The only thing is I haven't updated it for a long time. So here are all the states I've been to. Oh, this is really hard. Okay. Alright, it's hard to get this in focus. Okay, so I've been to Maine like it's nobody's business because I live in Massachusetts, which is a very cool state. I recommend everyone should come here to Massachusetts. I don't have a magnet there because I lost it. Um, and here are my, I've been to Nova Scotia because Nova Scotia is actually here. This map is not to scale at all because Texas would be like, boom, and Alaska would be like this huge cake that's like 1 foot big. So, anyway, Connecticut, I've been there like it's nobody's business too. Rhode Island, I've actually only been there twice. I went to Newport once, or maybe I've been there 3 times. Or 4 times. I went to Newport once or twice, and I went when I was a baby, and then I went to check out Brown with my brother. Vermont, I've been there quite some times. New Hampshire is the #1 state I visit because it's really close by. I have some friends who live there, and I always go shopping there because there's no sales tax. Connecticut, I haven't really ever really been there. It's just in the way. See, because New York's right here, and Pennsylvania's right here. Pennsylvania is where my grandparents and family live. My dad never moved back to Pennsylvania after he went to college here. New York is where some of my family lives. The good part. This is the good part. That's a good part. This is the bad part. The bad part broke off. No, I'm just playing with you. Maryland is in the way of Washington, D.C. I used to think Washington, D.C. was floating on an island because of this map. Man, I don't know how to get things in focus. Washington, D.C. Delaware, I've been there a few times. New Jersey is really nice. It's a really nice state. Um, yeah, I have some cousins who live there. Lots of Filipino people live there. Uh, Virginia. Virginia is where Micah lives. And Washington, D.C. is where my favorite band is from. Fugazi. Michigan. Oh, snap, I broke Michigan. My friend works in Michigan. But I've never actually been there. My parents have, though. I went to Wisconsin's airport. Minnesota. I got this in the airport in Minnesota. But I only went to the airport because it's sort of in the middle. But that's where they make Prairie Home Companion. But more importantly, that's where they make Mystery Science Theater 3000. Now, I've never actually been to any of these states, so I don't know why I have the magnets of them. I've never been to Illinois, but my dad has, because he has family in Chicago. And so does my mom, but then they moved to Arizona. So I've been to Arizona, Nevada, and California. I've also been to Utah, but I didn't have a Utah magnet, so I put Illinois there. Florida is like everywhere. Everyone always goes there. Alaska, my parents went there in 1987 because it's in between the New York and the Philippines. Ontario is cool. That's pretty much it. But anyway, I'm scared because I have to go to the hospital tomorrow, and it's really scary because there's like lots of people there and stuff, and they're all gonna be yelling at me and stuff, and then anyway, I think I should get a haircut before I go. I also think that I should shave my mustache because doing videos on, in case you haven't been noticing me doing this, doing videos on YouTube and stuff makes me feel very self-conscious of the mustache I was trying to grow. So okay, bye bye.